Is online dating worth it? What do you think are your biggest frustrations? To be honest, I wasn't an advocate of online dating until something terrible happened in my life. I was a newbie, a rookie in this world of virtual unknowns. But thankfully, I emerged with a smile and my heart beaming with newfound love. Stay with me as I share my story. Online dating, as we know it, has revolutionized how we meet people. But it isn't without its challenges. Di ba mga kapuso? Some find it as a social taboo. Others view it as a dent to reputation or an appearance of desperation. Desperada ka ba, is what others say. As a disclaimer, I have been and is currently in a happy, fulfilling relationship with someone I met online. I did not plan it, nor was I an avid fan of dating sites. In fact, I was a skeptic. It started when the man I dated for years died. This led me to discover his double life. He has kept me in the dark for the duration of our long-distance relationship, but during his funeral, I met the other women in his life. This left me broken and confused. Instead of sulking to lick my wounds, I signed up to an online dating app upon the suggestion of a friend who met her husband online. I was alive again with some hope. But to my dismay, it wasn't all a pleasant journey. I have seen scammers, pranksters, deceivers, predators, posers, catfishes online. Here are the 5 biggest frustrations everyone experiences. First up, we have ghosting. Ghosting happens when someone suddenly stops responding. 1 minute, you're chatting, the next silence. I had an encounter with a guy who seemed real. We exchanged photos and video chatted for a while, but for some reason, the appeal died for me, and I ghosted him. He stalked me in another platform and asked what was wrong. I felt guilty, and we started chatting again. And then after a while, he ghosted, dropped out of limbo. It was probably payback time. Well, it went both ways, but it feels confusing and frustrating. Next is misrepresentation. Some people present themselves differently online. This is also known as posing or catfishing. They use fabricated photos or false descriptions. You will see profiles of seemingly decent men, pretending to be soldiers who were widowed or abandoned by their wives, looking for love. After a few days, they start asking for money for their ticket so they can travel and see you in your country. It's a global modus. There's actually a support group called Scam Haters United, created just to warn online daters about scammers. Third, we face communication barriers. Sometimes conversations can be lost in translation and can cause misunderstandings. This is especially true when parties come from different geographical locations. I know of a lady who gravitated to a flood of emojis, GIFs, and emoticons to convey her thoughts and emotions. Well, you can just imagine the amount of guessing and assumptions the other end has to put up with. Messages can be misinterpreted, leading to awkward encounters. The fourth frustration is the endless searching. It often feels like a job. You swipe left or right, endlessly searching for that perfect match. It can become exhausting. There are all sorts of mismatches. Wrong height, wrong age, wrong educational attainment, wrong hobbies, wrong religion, wrong diet, wrong country, wrong skin color, etc. It can be a daunting feat to find a match, but prayers and persistence and lots of honesty are crucial. Finally, the biggest frustration of them all, the pressure to impress. Profiles can create unrealistic expectations. Social media and dating apps are filled with carefully curated photos, exaggerated bios, and overly polished personas. This creates unrealistic expectations, making genuine connections harder to form. One may feel compelled to embellish achievements, looks, or lifestyle to compete or keep up, which can lead to disillusionment when reality doesn't match the online persona. This pressure can diminish the fun of dating. Rather than striving to impress, focus on expressing who you genuinely are. To summarize, we discussed ghosting, misrepresentation, communication barriers, endless searching, and pressure to impress. Online dating can be tough, but you're not alone. Embrace the journey and take it one step at a time. Interested in learning how to spot the red flags and overcome the hurdles? Stay tuned as I share not only my journey, but also other people's experiences in this world of dating and relationship. Subscribe kaayo mga kapuso, laban-laban lang.